My name is Rhapsody and welcome to the Blackwing Lair. There was the screen what said Blackwing Lair and I removed it. Hearthstone adventure thing. Reroll this. Free spectator pack. Okay, let's see if any of you are winning a game right now. No. How dare you, the people that have added me, not be winning a game right now in the Australian time zone so that I can get a free pack while I'm about to start in the solo adventures. Shame. Whoa, 4? Alright, I can dig it. I can dig it. 4. Excellent. So we're going to be getting Chromagus for this, I believe. That looks like Chromagus himself, isn't it? No, Razagor. There is Chromagus.
Fine. Razagor, destroy this ungrateful brat.
You're in Nefarian's lair now. Razagor and his corrupted eggs block your path. The Rookery. Give all corrupted eggs +1 health, then summon one. So give all corrupted eggs +1 health, then summon one. So I feel like Mass Dispel, Board Clear, those kind of things. Maybe there's a little bit of something that we can get going on there. I think I'm actually gonna go with board. What board though? And the reason I'm gonna go with board, what board, is just a little bit of a kind of like foray into it. Maybe check him out, see what's going on. But also, board what board, I believe, is the one that has duplicates and the guy what steals, what's his name again? Mind control tech. And since it gives +1 health to all corrupted eggs, I feel like I want to get a corrupted egg, yo.
Behold, the corrupted eggs of our new dragonflight.
So, I'm not entirely certain what they do, though. They're a 0/1. Does my opponent buff them? Is that what he does? When this minion has 4 or more health, it hatches. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So I can use the Arcane Explosion to kind of keep him a little lower. That'd be cool. Okay, I have a decent curve so far. I'm not sure what it hatches into, however. I imagine it's probably going to be something like a 4/4. Okay. Do your worst, Razagor. That's pretty bad. So I gotta trade for that. So if I trade for that... No. Okay, I have to do this first. Kirintor duplicate. Otherwise, if I trade for this, I might have summoned a duplicate. And if I summoned a duplicate, I wouldn't be able to, play my duplicate from hand with my Kirintor mage. So now this is blocked. It's a 7/3. Huh.
For Dalaran.
Well, that's a thing. I think I'm just gonna try and remove the board constantly.
I'll have your heads for this atrocity.
Oh yeah. Oh dearie me. Where are my mind control techs? I recall putting some in this deck. The thing is, I don't want to duplicate fucking Antique Healbot. Or Mad Scientist. So great, now this is gonna hatch. So I might have to take 1 hit of 7 damage. Okay, this enemy uses, they also still have a dragon in hand. But this enemy uses Flameheart, that's interesting. Possibly gonna use Mill later. That's like the only thing I can do right now. Set up for Flame Strike next turn. I mean, I do have 2 Antique Healbots in hand, so I don't particularly care about my health stat. Echo of Medivh, interesting. Good to see. Echo of Medivh could be very good for me if I could get a hold of one of these fucking corrupted eggs. Get a corrupted egg, Echo of Medivh, do all that kind of what? Excuse me? I just gotta develop minions so that I can knock this down to a point where I can flame strike it. I imagine that's 100% going for face, right?
I wield the power of Blackwing.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that's going face as well. Interesting. So the only one of these that I don't want to steal is this. So I'll sack that. Cool. Let's go for the steal. It's actually not that bad what I ended up stealing there. I do have enough health to survive next turn. I could Echo of Medivh. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna Echo of Medivh now. What do these cost? 1. Okay. So now I can kill this like so. And without my opponent having a lot of damage in hand, they're not going to be able to kill me. That's exactly what I was looking for. Getting this kind of thing going on. Okay. I might have to flame strike Frostbolt this time. Oh shit! You don't have lethal, do you? No. Antique heal bot. Frostbolt the Draconid to keep it steady. Attack ping. Double antique heal bot. No, I can't double antique heal bot. I mean, like, the safest play is Flame Strike Frostbolt. Alright, let's go with the safest play. The only reason I'm okay with doing this play is because I can also develop a corrupted egg.
Who are you?
My opponent would need to silence their own Draconid in order to kill me. I don't think my opponent has a silence. Excuse me? Okay. Totally forgot that that card existed. Damn it. I honestly don't think this is a bad deck against it. I might just do it with board what board. I just need to get a better mulligan, get some of my mind control techs in my early hand, because I did have to draw down like fucking 12 cards before I got my first mind control tech. If I could get one of these in the early game, that would be crazy. Absolutely crazy.
You asked for it.
I don't even know who that's an impersonation of, but that's an impersonation of a very specific character. I'm going mental out here. It's absolutely crazy. No clue. Big Game Hunter. That's going to be good for the Chromatic Drake as well.
Stay away from those eggs.
Lego my ego. Okay, so I got the double flame strike in the opening hand, which is really good, especially when I've got 2 mana and they cost 7. So I'll cast both of them on turn 14. Oh wait, hang on. So I think I'll just attack their ping that. Or attack their Kirintor. It's attack ping because Kirintor's value is entirely in cheating out a secret.
What you want?
Baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. So I have to use Frostbolt here in order to keep the mad scientist alive while I tap that. And then, no.
Not another one.
This is just to slow my opponent down until I get a mind control tech. So I've just been having shitty draws, to be completely honest, having no mind control tech this whole time. Like, that's actually absurd. Whoa, my opponent's not holding a dragon. Blackwing Technician didn't break out.
Fools! You'll pay for this.
We have
Then
many
Kirin into Ice Barrier. So my opponent's gonna get a Chromatic Drake, but I've already got a big Game Hunter in hand. And best of all, if I do draw a... Really? If I do draw a Mind Control tech, I'll be able to play it before I use the big Game Hunter, since I'll have 6 mana. Okay.
Engaging TC-130 until dislocated.
It's not the one I wanted, to be completely honest with you, because this guy's gonna die anyway.
for Dalaran.
I'll just remove that. Fine, Chromatic Drake is fine. I have to assume that in Heroic, this is just going to be a 7-7, and that's going to be the majority of the difference, right? Oh, great, now I get 2 Chromatic Drakes. Kind of wanted 2 of these Mind Control techs, but, you know. You don't argue with what you're given.
Who are you?
Arcane Explosion, ping, clears board. Arcane Explosion, ping, attack here. Sorry, that attacks there, and then ping goes here. That leaves me with 3 mana remaining. That's actually not a strong amount of mana remaining, unfortunately.
Who are you?
Alright, I can do Pilot to Shred a Chromatic Drake next turn. Okay. Duplicate. First off. I think I might be able to win just by playing fucking 7-3s constantly. Kind of in the same way that I beat Rend Blackhand by playing a number of 1 mana 5-4s. Okay. That's a relatively powerful board. So I'd like if you didn't have it. It's also worth noting that I don't think that the AI will play the Draconid Crusher unless I am below the amount of health for it, so...
For Blackwing!
Oh, there's the Draconid Crusher to prove me wrong. So. I actually wish the Draconid Crusher had triggered, because then I'd be able to big game hunt it. The ping over in that direction means that next turn, if required, I can ping Flame Strike to clear the board. That's unfortunate for me. Hang on. My opponent missed lethal. If they played the Wolf Rider first and then Bloodlusted and went all for face, they would have won the video game. Oh well. Arcane Explosion, Antique Heal Bot, because I know this guy has tricks up sleeves. I was making sure that wasn't a charge minion and I wasn't able to kill the Fairy Dragon. Okay, so there is now a dragon in hand. Dragon's Breath to remove the minion. Flame Strike ping, clear board. I mean, like, it's the least exciting shit ever, but it'll gain me control for a moment at least. Just a little bit of solace. Of course. Chromatic Drake ping. So this is fine because I've got a Defender of Argus to buff both of them, and then I can just always go face. Corruptor won't even be able to kill them. It's Blackwing Corruptor that I'm talking about there. Really? Well, now I just go face. Surely. If you want to give me damage, I'll show you why you don't want to give me damage. It's taken 15 minutes to beat the first boss and there's 4. Holy shit, this is going to be the longest episode of all time. And well played.
Well played.
I will scramble you.
No, you won't.
You can't do that.
Boom. Okay. I already have that deck list in the Rend Blackhand description. So I'll just copy it over.
Those eggs were meant for glorious experiments.
You will be able to find the description
See
down
how
below.
easily I can corrupt even this giant red dragon.
Essence of Red, each player draws 2 cards. Well, that looks like a mill deck. So my opponent's trying to mill me, right? So I need something with a relatively low curve, my mill deck, and also to make him mill himself way more. Yeah, this seems... It's on autocast as well. So it looks like if my opponent can't drop things from hand, they'll just burn all their cards.
Lose control.
Those are completely fine.
I must protect the wild.
Okay. I can deal with this as an opening. Really depends on my opponent's minions as to how sad I am in general.
It's too late. Nefarian's corruption has taken hold. The fury of Blackrock courses through my veins.
Who voices this guy?
For the wild.
Damn. Am I gonna be milled? Mills his own dragon's breath? Whoa! What a wild dude. Okay, so I'm gonna have to Grove Tender for a mana crystal in order to have enough to also cheat out a naturalize. What was that? 2 damage to the enemy hero or something? Implosion? Drop. Oh man, wild growth. How dare you? I want to run out as many cards in my hand as possible. I think just milling my opponent is 100% the correct strategy, so I'll just Dancing Swords naturalize one of the 1/1s. Naturalizing a 1/1. Is that the fucking day we're on? Jeez. Oh, my opponent has Naturalize and Gang Up in their deck. It is a mill deck. I love it. Okay. I'm so happy to see Innovate because I can cheat it out, right?
Hand is too full.
I must safeguard.
So I silence you. And then I Innovate, swipe the face, attack the face, this dies. Goodbye, Twilight Drake. Burning Adrenaline, 2 damage to the enemy hero. Is that what it seriously was? Damn it, I can't even see it. Damn, I'm not going to be able to run many cards out of my hand. I could double Cold Light. Burn. My opponent would have 1 of Fatigue next turn. No. Surely it's actually just play the biggest dude. I mean, I've got Tree of Life, my double healings in hand. I don't really care what's burnt from now on. It doesn't matter to me.
What's happening?
God, my opponent has a very well built deck for this. That puts my opponent first turn into Fatigue. And then they'll top deck, second turn into fatigue, and then they use their hero power, put themselves a 3 and a 4 into fatigue, losing the game. So there's definitely a more optimal strategy for that. Having the clockwork giant, really important. Goblin sapper, really important. All of those types of things.
Magus is one of my greatest achievements.
At the end of turn, add a Brood Affliction card to your opponent's hand. I'm gonna go with real druids have curves. And my reckoning behind this is that adding cards to my hand, if you're adding a card to my hand, it has to be bad.
I must protect the
Right?
wild.
So I need to get those cards out of my hand, and if they have a mana cost, the only way I'm going to do that is if I have a mana advantage over my opponent. So I'm looking for wild growth, of course. Oh dear.
I gave him 2
That's not gonna be
hands
relevant.
because I figured, hey, double the biting.
Brood Affliction. While this is in your hand, restore 2 health to your opponent at the start of turn. I don't actually care about that one. My opponent doesn't have any health to have restored. Chromatic Dragonkin. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain +2/+2. Brood Affliction red. I believe I kill it before it... No! Are you kidding me? Well, so now I know what this video game is. That deck was not going to work. Molten Giant and stuff like that just wasn't going to help me. Okay, so I need to cheat out spells. So cheating out spells, cheating out spells, cheating out spells. Spells cost 1 less. That's got to be a mage. Now I've actually got to build something relatively singular for that. I can do that. New deck. Mage. Yena Proudmore. I'll buff my own mana worms. Why don't you? So. Frostbolt's fine. Unstable Portal's fine. So's the Sorcerer's Apprentice. You look like you're going to be using face abilities, so I'll take some Snow Chuggers as well. Mirror Entity to take your really cool cards. Flame Walker, of course. It seems real cool. Double this. Double this, double this. I'm just going to build a standard, pretty strong mage deck, to be honest. Dragon Egg. Not super important. Blood Mage Thalmus. I don't think it's important. I don't think Blood Mage Thalmus is important in this deck. Explosive Sheep? No. Silences seem important. I mean, if I'm doing Mirror Entity, I might as well put 2 Mad Scientists in. I'm gonna assume my opponent has some pretty big cards, so a big Game Hunter as well. I'm looking for things that get, like, really powerful if I have secrets. Sorry, if I have secrets, if I cast spells. I mean, like, I've got Violet Teacher. Yeah, right. Chrome... Magus. Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Get it, get it? Blackwing Lair. Excellent. Let's go back in with mages. So I'm going to be mostly going for the Snow Chuggers, the Frostbolts, and the Sorcerer's Apprentices. I might have wanted to get Duplicate and Echo Medivh in this deck in order to get as many Sorcerer's Apprentices as possible. That's definitely something that I should have considered.
You asked for it.
I think the most reasonable way for me to try and get a Mirror Entity out in the early game is to kill one of my own, This is decent. This is pretty good, actually. As long as my opponent doesn't open with the same shit they did last time.
I gave him 2 heads because I figured...
Double the biting?
Hey,
You're not gonna bite me?
Double the biting.
Okay, Sorcerer's Apprentice. So next turn I can actually Flame Walker, immediately cast Brood Affliction in order to deal 2 damage randomly split to all enemies.
My work is paramount.
I serve the Fire Lord.
That's
I
worth it.
infused him with the powers of all the dragonflies. He's perfect.
Chromagus' spells cost 1 less while that's in my hand. Huh? Oh, it's Amar! Hello, Amar! Snow Chugger... I think it's Snow Chugger Brood Affliction, just develop my board. I don't know if Mind Control Tech is ever going to come into play, but just 1 less power and the ability to freeze. So, throw that out in order to do 2 damage, and also stop my opponent from casting cheaper spells. Swipe is fine. I mean, it's suboptimal, of course, but swipe is fine. Magus' minions cost 1 less. I'm glad that this comes to me at the end of the turn. That's really important. If it was at the start of the turn, that would suck ass. Which means, of course, that I imagine in Heroic it happens at the start of the turn. God, my opponent does nothing. That's what the Chromagus thing does, actually. Whenever Chromagus draws a card, he draws another copy of it. That's what the Chromagus Legendary is actually doing. Twilight Drake, of course. Now I've learned I actually can't kill this, ever, so that sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have a total of 11 damage guaranteed. That is not lethal guaranteed, unfortunately.
I shall do as you say.
So I'll do this, just quickly. I mean, I'll also throw that one out.
I am ready to learn.
Freeze it.
I am ready to
I might not even have to deal with it. Pop it twice? Come on.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I shall do as you say.
Instruction
That's fine.
begins.
Unless my opponent has wide board clear, this is okay. You need 4 mana wide board clear now. That's a difficult ask. God, I wish I had freeze still. Okay.
I am ready to learn.
Just had to get that one out of my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't have lethal, unfortunately. Oh well. Unfortunately, this is going to be... Oh, no, wait, it's Mirror Entities, so I didn't put duplicates in this deck. That's actually surprisingly good for me right now. Because duplicating a 1-1 would suck. Alright, this is relatively easy in normal mode. Which I guess is the point. And I have lethal. Yep, especially since this isn't Brood Affliction green.
Instruction begins.
I am
Well played. Okay. This deck is going to be in the description down below as well. So what's it been so far? Board clear, sightseeing, board clear, millish, vanillish, and then this.
Magus was my weakest minion. Were you impressed with yourself?
Mortal, I'm not fully dead. I will send help.
Send help?
Can defeat Nefarian.
Oh, Ragnaros wants you to know he's got your back. Now this is cool. So this doesn't even fucking tell me anything. See why? This doesn't even tell me anything. Let the games begin, true form. Doesn't tell me anything. I need something with very strong removal, so I'm actually going to use my Lack of Voltage deck. I wonder what Ragnaros is going to be helping me with. Like, do I start the game with a Ragnaros on board? Who knows? But he is hoping, of course.
versus Nefarian.
Welcome.
Does my hero have Death Rattle become
Hero.
Ragnaros?
The light shall bring victory.
I'll keep the Shrinkmeister as just an early game minion. That's on autocast. I'm scared. Okay. Job done.
Behold, the true power of Nefarian. Infinite man. Armored dragon scales.
Excuse me? Excuse me, sir. I've just noticed you have 10 mana. And your hero ability is put a random spell from your opponent's class into your hand. I would like if neither of those were things. You have 10 mana? You start off with 10 mana.
Light serves me now.
A random spell from the opponent's class.
Power flows through me.
I actually don't know how I beat this.
Adventure.
Hey?
Looks like you need some help.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No, I will destroy you.
I'll actually save the second Shrinkmeister. Okay, a 0 mana 6/6 taunt. Now that's my fucking jam, son. Well, neither of these are dying without putting up a fight. Hang on. Oh, you cost 0 because of the Dragon Console, of course. So that was created by Wild Magic. Hey, hey, you got a Twilight Whelp for it. Nice work.
The revenge will be mine. By fire. Be purged.
I mean, I guess I'll throw it.
Is cheating.
This is cheating. I will not tolerate it. Is it possible that that Nefarian actually just removes my ability to do what I'm doing right now? Somehow? Probably gonna S-word D that. I mean, I've got a big game hunter in hand as well, so using big old S-word D is probably not that bad.
I am sending my minions to destroy you, Blackwing.
Ooh. That's a tasty little morsel of a minion right there. Love me some Wind Fury. Damn, that's powerful. So that's gotta be on, yeah. It has to be on this creature, obviously, because my opponent couldn't target their own fairy dragon. Oh. But that had Wind Fury. I was really happy about that.
Turn this pompous dragon to ash.
I like that. Son of Flame, Battlecry, deal 6 damage. That's that is... This is power creep, right? How they fucking print this card, Jesus Christ, is so much better than the Lava Fire Elemental. The Lava Fire Elemental. Coming to stores near you. I actually don't want to use that this turn. Ooh. That's actually a relatively good minion to get because it's powerful in this situation very specifically. Oh dear.
A gift from the Firelands.
Holy Nova is pretty good actually. So I Holy Nova first. Right? Which then enables me to... No, I can't do that one. So I have to do this. No. No! Oh, I fucked up anyway, but I was supposed to... I was trying to use Son of the Flame to do that. Wait, that's deals 6 damage? Huh? I thought it was a 6/6 deal 3 damage. Alright, I'm blind. I am evidently fucking very blind. Whoa. I would have used it ages ago if I knew it was 6 damage. Yeah. Oh! Not for the face. You had lethal, you son of a bitch! You used both of them for the face, you fuck nugget! Oh! This is painful.
You cannot douse the flames of the Firelord.
You can't. You just can't douse them. I'm gonna heal myself to avoid the second Dragon's Breath. My opponent could also at any time wild magic themselves into a Mind Blast, which would probably win them the game.
Have my revenge, dragon.
Okay, I'll put that out. Dr. Boom, heal myself. Okie dokie, this looks like we're probably going to be finishing normal mode just now. Unless, of course...
For Blackwing.
Mind Blast! Oh, there's the first one. My opponent needs one more. Do they have another Mind Blast?
I am sending my minions to destroy you, Blackwing.
8, 16, 19, 20, 28, 34. No, nowhere near enough.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Something tells me Bloodlust might be a really good idea in this deck. No Mind Blast. Okay. I was mostly hitting... Oh, thank you for not holding a dragon. Oh, man. No problem, buddy. I got it. Actually, I killed that one because these deal 6 damage, so there's actually way more damage on board if I just use both of those. Anyway, it's also dead now, so well played. But... damn! Okay, so... is it possible that the heroic mode is that Ragnaros doesn't help you? Oh man, I barely want to find out. But I definitely want to see what's going on in here. The Warlock and Rogue class challenges. For the moment though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Adventures. Specifically, the Blackrock Lair. Was Lair? It was Lair, right? It was Lair? I think it was Lair. Was it possibly Lair? Let me see. It was Lair. Yeah, the Blackrock Lair of Blackrock Mountain. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on Hearthstone Arena, Hearthstone Ranked, and Hearthstone Adventures, including the current Blackrock Mountain and previous Naxxramas. Also, any future ones, depending on how far you're watching this in the future. All of the deck lists that I've used for, well, successfully used in this episode will be down in the description below. And hopefully, we'll see you next episode.